Hello, this is Ryan Hansen from Kota Systems. Today I'm going to be talking about the remote access tool that we unlock for our customers. The tool that we use currently is called Screen Connect. We have two different versions of it. One we use for supporting our customers, and the other one is a totally different instance that we unlock for our customers to access their computers. And it's a really cool tool that allows some pretty sophisticated capabilities, but also enhanced security, which is really important when you're remotely accessing computers. We wouldn't recommend it unless it was something that we, use ourselves. So today we're going to go into how to log in and how to get going. The first part is making the request so that we can grant you access. We need three different pieces of information: who needs access, what computer you need access to, and what email address will your one-time password be sent to. And when I go through this, it'll show you why those three pieces of information are so important for us. So I've created a user account for myself called Ryan, and I've created a virtual machine to use as the guinea pig in this demonstration. This will show you how to log into the system, the different steps, where to go to, and what do you do to gain full access to your computer. So to start, we open up a new browser window, and we're going to go to kotaremote.screenconnect.com. kotaremote.screenconnect.com. Hit enter, and this will bring you to the login page. Where you go next is you go to login in the top right hand corner, and we will provide you with a username and password. This is where you'd plug that in. So for here, I'm going to do my password that I created, and now it's going to prompt you for a one-time password. This is a unique code that is sent to the email address that you provided to us. It's important that you have access to this email account remotely. So sometimes it's a personal email, sometimes it's your work email. Either way, you need to make sure that if you're not at your computer, at your place of business, that you are going to receive this email. If we need to remap the email to something different, we can certainly do that. But I received my email and plugged in the code. We're going to hit login. And what you'll see next is, this is the main dashboard. What matters most is this middle column called My Assigned Machines. And so when we receive your request that you need remote access, and these are the computers you need remote access to, all of the computers you requested access to will show up in this column. For this example, my user account Ryan only has access to this one computer. And the main thing to note here is basically this little person with the headphones on, and then the computer. You notice that the computer is green along with this bar, and then the little person is gray. This is an indication that the computer is on and it's active, meaning you can remotely access it. If the computer is gray, that means that the computer is off, and you're going to have to run back to the office and turn it on for remote access. If you see that it's green for the person, that means that somebody's remotely connected to this system. You should never see that. It should only be you that has access to it. So if you ever see that person being green, that means that you might be remoted in on a different computer, or something fishy is going on. Let us know if that ever happens. All right, so the next step is to double click on the system that you want to access. And here it says, since this is the first time, it's going to have me download a tool called ConnectWise Control. Screen Connect and ConnectWise Control, they're one and the same. It's a company that's going through a name change at the moment, so if you see ConnectWise Control or Screen Connect, just know that they're the same. So the application is done downloading. You just click on it, and then it'll prompt you to install it. We'll just give it a few seconds here. Okay, I received a prompt saying that it wanted me to open it. I said okay. And so now you can see that I have a remote access. Before we log into the computer, I want to show you a little bit of information. So across the top, you can see it says desktop 8K 536RL. Well, this is the exact same name of the computer that I'm joining here. Now this is since it's a fresh computer, it has a weird name to it, but normally you'd see it named whatever your computer name is that you're trying to access. So that way you know which one you're remoted into. And then across the top here we have a toolbar. Some of these toolbars won't show up for you. Most of them will. But the ones that actually matter most are the two on the far left. So the one on the far left, the little computer screen, is called View. This allows you to select the monitor that you want to look at or focus on. If you have multiple monitors on the computer you're trying to access, this allows you to look at just the left or just the right or all of them all together. Typically when you're remoting in, it's on a laptop, and a laptop monitor isn't really great for looking at dual monitors. There's just not enough screen on that laptop to display everything. So being able to select which monitor to look at makes a big difference. The second one is quality. If you're looking at high resolution images, let's just say x-rays or pictures, doing a remote connection with high resolution graphics can be slow. So here's where you can basically choose low, medium, or high, and that'll make the remote connection just a little bit snappier. Okay, and then you can also zoom. If for some reason everything is just not looking right, you can zoom in or out, and that way you can see it how you want it. All right, the next one is the lightning bolt. These are the essentials. The ones that you're going to use most, there are three. So it's the send, control, alt, delete. So if you need to lock your computer or hit control, alt, delete to log into your computer, this is where you can do that. Send keyboard or clipboard keystrokes. So if you want to copy and paste something between your computer you're on and the one that you're remoted into, this is where you can easily do that. And the third one is reboot to normal mode. If your computer is not behaving quite right and you just need to reboot it, click this button and it will actually send a command to the computer, and we'll do it just to show you that this is the status when it shows that when the remote computer has gone offline. And in our case, it's just because it's rebooting. This is normal. We'll give it a few seconds, and shortly the remote connection will come back. Okay. You can already see that it's booting back up again. And once it's ready, it'll log us back in. This computer, I don't have a username and password just because it's a demo environment. Your computer would boot to, I guess, the login screen for you to log into. But this is me remoting into this virtual computer. From here, you can see it looks and acts just like your normal computer would. If you have any issues, you can always reach out to support@kotasystems.com. You can also give us a call at 605-799-1199, and we'll get you set up, and we'll troubleshoot any issues you might have. I hope you found this video to be informative, and if you have any other questions, reach out to us. And one last thing, to close your session, all you have to do is X out of it, and it ends it. Did you notice how the little green guy right here is now gray again? That means nobody's remoted in. And always make sure that you log out of your remote session when you're done to make sure that your remote access is severed. Anyhow, I hope you found this video to be helpful. Thanks again. Bye-bye.